No, que stop this. No, que stop this. No, que stop this. No, que stop this. No, que stop this.
Alright, I want to make sure the audio is good to go. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I want to make sure the audio is good to go. Alright, we are good to go. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. I decided to kind of do 2 separate streams tonight. I don't know. I haven't streamed since last Friday, and I need to get back into a habit of, streaming. So so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do another work on stream. So a bit of a heads up to anybody who's wondering, if I switch over to this scene, which is, well, my redo in-game, which you're gonna see for a bit, you're not gonna hear anything. So if you guys do use alerts, just, I will refund you guys. So because I don't have it fully set up yet, so I'll probably spend about an hour, 90 minutes kind of redoing the whole setup. So because I noticed the last stream, it really messed up a lot of the sound alerts, it really messed up my stream deck, and I kind of want to get into a habit of fixing the whole thing. So speaking of which, I'm gonna get my stream deck out. So move some of this stuff around. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm also a disorganized mess throughout some of this stuff. So, alright, I think we're good. Let me just check everything. Alright, we're good. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I'm going to look between my main normal in-game, which you see right here, and then my redo. So I'm looking at a comparison. Like, one thing I thought about doing with this new setup is maybe taking this and moving it downwards. So maybe something like maybe here, and pushing it right over here, but I'm not sure if I want to do it that way. Because one thing is, since I'm going to be redoing a lot of the stream, or because I am going to rebrand in June to just break_gamer, I want to kind of have a different, what's the word? A different identity. Because for many years you had the starting soon screen, the talking scene, my in-game scene, my BRB scene, and my stream over screen. I want to have a unique setup where I could, set something up and then put it together, and then boom, it works like it's, like something that it would be used for break_gamer, not break gamer 1990 v1. Hold on. Jim, yep. Oh, yeah. I haven't streamed in like almost a week, so I thought, you know what, I need to get back at it. And I thought now's my best chance to do something. So while I'm thinking this out, I'll talk about a couple things that's happened throughout my day today. So I actually lost half my earbuds. Like, normally I have like noise cancellation earbuds, and for some reason it's like half of it was just gone all of a sudden. Like one side is missing, but I have the other side. So I'm gonna boot up a game. I just kind of want to see how it works on the setup before I go any farther, because I'm still experimenting with it. So, but yeah, the plan is we're gonna do probably a 60 to 90 minute work on the stream, and then we're going to be back at 8 for Mario Kart 8. I'm contemplating maybe doing another IRL, maybe just chill and relax stream tomorrow after work, because I found out I am off Friday once again. So I thought, you know what, that might be cool. Hi Dream, how you doing? I'm just about to eat dinner, so I can't say good luck with getting things done. Askeezy, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? It's good to see ya. How's everyone doing? I'm actually trying to redo my setup, because my setup is a disorganizable mess. to the point that I need to redo the settings. Like, I thought I had my settings done last week before I did Fall Guys, and then once we started to use sound alerts again, it stopped working on me. So I'm like, what the heck am I doing wrong? And the thing is, I want to get this done before the rebrand on June 1st. In case anybody's wondering what's going to be happening, on June 1st, I'm actually changing the channel from Break Gamer 1990 v1 to just Break_gamer. I've actually had I've talked to a lot of people about this change. A lot of people think it's a good idea. How you been though, Askeezy? How has the streams been, my guy? I think you streamed recently. I need to come back to your streams at some point. But it's good to see you, my guy. Alright, I'm going to use my boot up for Fall Guys. And what we're going to do is we are going to... Let's see here. Let's look... game capture. Alright, so let's do this. Fall Guys. Also, another thing I want to do is kind of create like a transition. Like, there's so many things on my, like, kind of like a list that I need to just kind of get organized. So, let's see here. Let's move our webcam upwards. I feel like I like this part a little bit better. Hold on. There's one other thing I want to do real quick. This is a browser source. So I want to keep the browser source because obviously Laura and Zyketo. I think this is set up for the Fall Guy snipes with Laura and Zyketo. So I want to get that taken care of as well. I'll put that right here in the middle. Let's see here. One thing I'm not liking, I feel like, and this is just my opinion, I kind of almost have to contribute to Beatrise, one person I've met through an amazing friend, Keldor. I don't like this rolling ticker down below. Like, I was trying to figure something out where I can have like the socials and all that stuff shown. But I just think it looks a mess. So what I thought about doing is if I can figure out a way to do like maybe a GIF image, is to just put like my socials on like a loop. So like you have my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, my socials kind of like in a what's the word? Like a running background, or kind of like in a loop you see on my screen. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah, another thing, I've been coughing the last couple days. Actually, prior, I felt like I was almost getting sick because my dad, he just got over getting sick himself. Because he was dealing with a bit of a flu bug. So, but I'm trying to figure out what we could do. Also, I'm gonna do one thing before I forget. I'm gonna do this on the stream right now. I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna have a new channel point redeem, and I saw somebody talk about this. Channel points. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna create a new channel point reward. Hello friend, just dropping by. We'll do one channel point. We will limit. We'll just, let's see here. We'll do one. Okay, let's see here. There we go. In fact, with that taken care of, I'm actually going to retire. I think I'm going to disable first for now. Because I feel like the hello just dropping by and first are essentially the same. So I thought, you know what? I am going to remove first, and we're going to replace it with hello just dropping by. So that means if you wanted to, you can just redeem. Now, heads up, you're only getting one per stream. So like every user can redeem it one time per stream. So plus, if you're on an ad, you can just, you know, click on it and then you can just say hello. And that would be cool. Poggers, essentially. So let's see here. Let's look at our setup. Let's look. Thought about doing, if I keep the channel point, or the, was it my goal is, let's see here, let's go to our goal for a minute. Browser, add existing. Let's see here, let's pull this up real quick. That might be a good idea. I feel like plus, especially in the long run, you got the camera, which I want to work on the lighting because, like, literally you're seeing direct sunlight at me, and I know that's a bummer. But what I'm also going to do, because I mentioned this on Twitter, is I am going to try a mic stand. Because I'm, no disrespect, I like using this microphone. I just don't like to have to move it. I kind of want to have it on a swivel, and then you can just, you know, pull it close, pull it back. I think it'd be a lot easier on me in the long run. Then I can maybe retire my Blue Yeti microphone. I know somebody mentioned to me about something. Sorry about that. If you hear a lawnmower going past, one of our neighbors is mowing grass, so. But help! Why is it that hard to find a? I know, Dream. Like, even I'll admit, there's times I've contemplated getting a new PC, but the prices these days are just a nightmare. Like, fun fact, the desktop that I'm streaming from, I literally got it in 2020. Right before we were in the heights of the pandemic. But nowadays, I'll say this. I've almost transitioned away, I know, outside of the whole streaming landscape, to more of a tablet computer than actual laptops. In fact, ever since, and I have to dust this off, ever since I gotten the Steam Deck, I've spent a lot of time on the Steam Deck. Okay. Let's OMG this keyboard. Having troubles with keyboards? Actually, hold on. Great. Let me see if I have it here still. I was trying, no joke, to use like a Bluetooth keyboard, something like this. And I've actually had to stop using it because it started to mess up my computer. I'm like, what the fudge, game? Like, what the fudge? Hold on 1 second. I got lawnmower going through. I just don't want it to be too loud on us. But, alright. I have an idea on what I want to do. So I might not be looking at the chat for a minute. I want to figure out a way to bring the chat. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out Twitch chat overlay. I want to have like a Twitch chat overlay, but I don't know how I want to do it. Like, I want to, because I've seen a lot of people put like a chat overlay. Because I think PJ, she uses a chat overlay. I had to get a lot of keyboards. Right now I'm using Red Thunder's high-end gaming keyboard. Ooh, I haven't heard anything about Red Thunder. Like, my only experience with keyboards has been Logitech. In fact, Logitech mouse, but maybe I need to look into maybe a new keyboard. Maybe try something new. Let's see here. Let me look at my setup again for a minute. All right. Okay. There's something I wanted. Let me see here. I think I know how to do this. I've had a few people that I know that I've joined a lot of their streams that now start to use, I think it's called Tangia? Tangia? I'm probably butchering the name. But the idea behind it is, hold on, I just need a PC for my VR headset, but it costs nearly $1,000. Sheesh, $1,000 for that? My goodness. Like, that's okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dream. There's times I've contemplated trying like VR through PC, but I've almost considered not doing it for the price. And hold on, I think I have it still. Hold on 1 second. I have this bad boy. The PSVR headset. I rarely use it. I've rarely used the PSVR headset. Although there are a few games I liked trying. It's just that I just didn't necessarily have that much, like, good titles to try. I mean, I know Beat Saber's on PS4. I know Dreams is on PS4. And there are some good VR stuff if you find the right stuff. But other than that, it's just... because other games are kind of like, let's say, just like tech demos, it feels like. Like, I know there was a Batman one, and then there was a Drive Club VR. But then, oh, I don't know. Nothing really interested me at that time. See, like, another thing, some people might be shocked. I have a PS5, and I used to be the type of person that said, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I want the PS5 that badly. But honestly, I haven't played the PS5 maybe in 3 months, maybe 4 months, honestly. Because the only experience I've had with the game, with the PS5, has just been Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Because every game that I own essentially has a PS4 counterpart to it. Like, and plus, where's my controller? I have nothing against the PS5's DualSense controller. Like, I actually think this is really cool. I think, I want to say, I overthought myself. I overthought what could be possible. Because I literally thought to myself, when, you know, they do the adaptive triggers, that, you know what, maybe it would blow me away. And I almost feel like at times it does, but at times it doesn't. And then what kind of frustrates me a bit is you don't want to use this on PC if you have like a weird audio setup, because it then messes up your audio to the point that it tries to play the game through the speakers, which, well, yeah, it can get a bit frustrating. I'll tell you that right now. And I'm let's see here. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming on in so far. But yeah, I'm trying to be a bit active nowadays on socials and all that because, well, I think it's really cool to be active. Plus, I got some ideas that I want to do after my big 24-hour stream, which, yes, I am doing a 24-hour stream in June of 2023. One goal that I want to do, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on, this is driving me nuts. There we go. I didn't know how much longer I'm going to put up with that lawnmower noise, but I want to try to be active, kind of work with more people, which, speaking of which, next week, I'm actually going to only be streaming one time normally on this channel, because I'm actually going to be taking part on a friend's stream, part of a subathon, I believe, and I'm going to be live on that on my friend's channel 4 days next week, which those dates are, let me pull it up, which I will have more on the schedule on my Discord, !Discord, if you want to join on into the Discord. Let's see here. I had my noted. The dates that I would be basically, you know, joining my friend would be May 1st, May 2nd, May 4th, May 5th, and then I'll be actually joining his stream on May 14th for something else as well. So that part will be a lot of fun. Like some ideas I do want to try to dabble into is, you know, getting involved with a bunch of my friends that I've met, because I kind of feel like ever since, because I used to be afraid of collabing with people, I've actually had more fun actually, you know, setting stuff up. That is why I've had so much fun doing that Mario Party stream with Keldor Sunday Party. And then a few weeks ago, I did another Mario Party with Beat Rice, Too Slow, Too Serious, and Ofaz. So I got several ideas that I'm going to be doing. In fact, maybe my first attempt at a voice acting stream, because I know a lot of people bring up that maybe I could handle a good voice in the industry, which I'd be shocked if I do pretty well. But how's everyone doing so far today? Hope everybody's having a fantastic hump day. But I'm trying to figure out here. Ugh, crap, I had something in my eye. I had something weird happen earlier this week where, now normally I post pictures on my socials and all that stuff. Right when I went to go take a picture, I had a big scratch on my nose, and a lot of people might think maybe you have an animal or something like that, but the strangest part is I don't have any animals. I don't have any cats. I don't have any dogs. I literally but I don't know why. It's so weird with me. So flippin' weird between you and me. Like, I could have a big scratch on my nose and it looks good. Let's see here. Let me look at my screen again, just for the heck of it. Hold on. Let me get Tenji set up. Because I feel like I'm missing something in order to set that up. See, I think one of the reasons I want to do activate Tangia is because you can use like custom voices, and even if you're crazy enough, you can even use your own voice, which I think that'd be kind of funny. Let's hear it. Log in. The only frustrating part, however, is that a lot of this stuff is literally, you can't do it for like channel points. You have to use bits, and that's the frustrating part, because I've always liked to try to set something up to the point that it looks freaking cool. So let's see here. See, like, the problem is the cheapest you can go is 15 bits, and I'm like, I just wish there was a way you can transfer channel point or do it for channel points. Let's see here. Let's just test this out for a minute. And it just... Hold on. I don't know. I still got a lot of work to do on that. Let's see here. We got... See, I've heard you can also set up like separate audio channels, which I think that'd be kind of cool. Only so then I can, you know, set up a special setting where I can maybe have music playing, which I would finally be happy enough to start playing some music and not be afraid. But and the only music I'm able to play has been through my cell phone, so if you hear it pretty choppily, well, you know why. Let's see. We have the webcam. Hold on, I have an idea. Let's try something real quick. I've considered bringing my old webcam back, but maybe for a different camera. So one of the scenarios, let's see here. Let's look at camera 2 for a minute. Let's see here. I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way you could. I wish there was a way you can set something up where I could have it like two different areas, so we could have like one screen be something, but I don't know. I have no idea what to do. But let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do the chat overlay. I'm gonna pull something up on my phone, so bear with me. I feel like maybe if we can add like an overlay setup, it would be so freaking cool. If there was a way we can set this up to the point I don't know. Let's see here. Bear with me. Let's see. Let's see here. Explore. Let's look. I'm gonna log in for a minute. Come on. There we go. No, here we go. I'm trying to figure stuff out. Maybe this is it. There we go. I think we found something. All right, let's try this now. So, browser source. Let's do chat. So let's see here. Let's do a little test. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe a little bit bigger? Maybe even put it right here? Let me do one more test. I think I'm going to try it this way for now, so I think that might be a good thing to do right there. So let's go back and let's see. Let's look around a little bit more. Maybe, nah. I've heard media share, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I have an idea. I think I'm gonna do this for tonight, maybe tonight's challenge. I'm gonna do, you know what? I think I have an idea for tonight. We're actually gonna activate it, so I'm gonna let you guys know what I'm thinking about doing. So hey K-pop King, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? It's been a while. How's your streams been? Set down controller. Alright, we'll do 100. To be clear, I'm gonna activate this, but let's see, what's today's date? But I will not be counting it towards the 26. Huh? Oh, I screwed it up. Shoot. Also, thank you for the contribution, K-Pop King. We are currently at 26,000 points for the PS2 stream. Now, regardless, we are doing a couple of games during it, but we might be getting closer to doing a third game in the PS2 stream event. It must be in. There we go. I thought, what the heck is going on? Okay. We're gonna do. Okay. We are going to copy. And we're going to put this on the main screen. So this is where all my messes are basically at. So I'm actually going to implement my first bit goal. This will be for Mario Kart events only. So let's see here. There we go. So yeah, we are going to do, starting every Wednesday, I'm only going to do this maybe once per stream. So it's a simple 100 bits. If we hit 100 bits, the race, we'll do one race where the catch for me is I have to race with the controller upside down. So it'll be a disaster, but you know what? I think it'll be a lot of fun to try. I think it'd be a lot of fun to go nuts with it, I think. Alright, let's look around. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I got another one I'm going to do. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it kind of as a... on the new setup, so... No, I'm not gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna turn that label off for now. I think it's just a mess if I do it that way. Let me look around a little bit more. I don't know how much longer we're gonna go. I kind of just want to test some ideas out before we call it. What this? You know what? I have an idea, but I'm probably going to use a green screen if I do this. But I think right now I got an idea, another idea that I want to do. Let's see here. Go back to widgets. That might be something I could do. There might be some ideas. You know what? I think I got some ideas. But I'm not gonna work on them right now because, well, I'm just thinking stuff around my head right now and it's freaking insane. Let's look at widgets once again. I'll be right back. What? Sorry about that, guys. Let's do this.
I have a question for you.
Hold on.
The charger you got in mind.
Sorry about that. Okay. Let's see here. Let's try this again. All right. I'm going to try this out real quick. Are you serious? Hold on. I don't think I really care for that. Oh, hold on. Let's try this again. I think I screwed it up. I think I screwed it up. Luckily, I have it on a different scene, so it's not really going to affect it. Okay. Let's try this again from the top. Let's see here. How's this work? Something doesn't add up. Something does not add up. Oh, hold on. Save settings. Now let's try it again. I think what happened... Hold on. Is it not working still? Hold on. Let me look at my OBS setting once again. No, something still does not add up. Hold on. Unless... Let's try this one more time. Nothing. Literally nothing. I thought I had something working that way. Oh, shoot. I don't know. I do not know what I'm thinking sometimes. Is there anything else I could do? Honestly, there's still a bit of work I need to do. But I don't know if there's anything I can think of that could, I don't know, make things better. Honestly, I think I'm calling it. I'm going to call it, take a little bit of a breather. I'll be back at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time as we will be doing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So that should be fun. So, let's see here. Is there anybody who is live right now? Oh, shoot. I can't even think right now. Holy fudge. Let's see here. Is there anybody who I want to raid? There's Toad. There's him. I want to raid somebody that I haven't raided before. But I wonder who. I wonder who. I wonder who. I wonder who, what, when, how, why. Let's see here. Let's go down. Oh yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming on into this first portion of the stream. We'll be back shortly for some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So, is there anybody who we can say hello to? Give us just 1 minute. I'm looking to see. Is she not on anymore? Hold on. No, she's not. She ended the stream, son of a biscuit eater. I kind of wanted to raid her. Oh well. We'll find someone else. Let's see. Is there anybody who we can try to raid? My apologies if I'm kind of going off on a tangent. Alright. You know what? I haven't rated him for quite some time. He is doing Fall Guys, which
a quiet night, a quiet week.
Which I know I kind of had that game booted up, even though we technically did not play Fall Guys. Full disclaimer. So I think we're gonna go raid Blue Devils. So get the raid message, copy and posted. Copied. We're gonna raid Blue Devils gamer, so see here, let me make sure. Yep, we're good. Alright. We'll see you guys in a couple hours for Mario Kart. Till then, enjoy. See you guys in a bit. Bye bye.